Hi YouTube, it's Brianna, and sorry for the appearance, but I woke up a little while ago. It's 9 in the morning. If you guys didn't know, there's been a lot going on in the whole, K-pop world right now. Apparently Kris filed a lawsuit against SM. Now, everybody's really, really confused. This happened, last night. And what I mean last night, I mean, 2 in the morning is when I found out, but I think people were around 11 o'clock, midnight my time, Mountain Standard Time, was when everybody really I started seeing a lot of posts about it. God, it's so bright and I'm tired, but I woke up and I've been trying to get updates and stuff from my friends. Everybody's still really confused as to what is going on, because of course we haven't gotten an official, a statement or anything from SM or Kris. The only thing we've gotten from SM was at first that there wasn't a lawsuit, and then that there was a lawsuit filed, but they had no idea for what, that they were trying to get their facts straight. We've heard nothing from Kris. EXO members have unfollowed him on social media sites like Instagram, and we have no idea what's going on. Now, there's rumors going around on what the lawsuit is actually about. People are saying it's for money, that Kris was being underpaid or something like that, and that he just wants that changed. Other people were saying it's to terminate his contract completely, and then other people are saying, he just wants to change it so he can act, because he wants to act and SM hasn't been letting him act, so he put it through to change that part in his contract. Of course, we don't know. Honestly, this is all just a bunch of he said, she said. If it is true, and if Kris is leaving, well, it's true a lawsuit was filed, and if it is for him to be terminated, I just don't see how anybody would benefit from it. I mean, if that's what Kris wants, more power to him. I mean, this is his life. And a lot of people are saying, well, if he didn't want this in the first place, why did he sign a contract? If he knew what he was signing up for. Okay, the one thing I want to clarify is, yes, that's one thing that is kind of about K-pop, their contracts, especially with SM. I mean, we've all heard stories and we've all read stuff about how SM can be, and let's be realistic, they're the best history when it comes to stuff like this. There's been a few times where people from other groups, Suju, JYJ, have left and filed against them. So it really comes to the point where people are like, why is everybody trying to blame SM? Well, if you look at their other history, it's not exactly a good reflection on them. It makes you wonder, SM really has something going wrong, because I doubt so many artists are willing to risk everything, if it wasn't for that. It seems like SM hasn't learned from their past mistakes. If that's what it is, I feel like SM is really paying the price right now. I wasn't into K-pop when those past ones happened with Suju and JYJ, but it just seems like a lot of older fans that have been with K-pop for a really long time are just really annoyed with SM right now, and I don't blame them. I feel like now it's a lot worse because this has happened already so many times that a lot of fans are just tired of it. I'm not saying that this doesn't happen at other companies, but you can definitely see a sort of pattern with SM. And SM is definitely paying the price. Apparently they say that they had no idea that the lawsuit was being filed, and then apparently their stock dropped right after news hit that Kris had filed against them. Now, what I think, as I was saying earlier, that people say, yeah, he signed the contract though, he knew what he was signing up for. Yes. However, it's a completely different thing to read it on paper and then actually have to live it for what EXO's debut in 2012. That's 2 years that he's been living like this. Maybe he's been happy the entire time. Maybe it's now he's getting older and he just wants, I don't know. But whatever it is, I feel like as fans, we should support him. Am I sad that if he does end up leaving? Will I be sad if he does end up leaving? Yes. I mean, every time I heard a member from another group was leaving, I was like, oh, that's so sad. I felt really bad for the fans. I never really thought it would happen to one of my groups, but now it has. But at the same time, I feel like people blowing up his Instagram and the members' Instagram and just in general, on articles, they're not really helping the situation. I mean, I'm not saying that they're doing it in a malicious way, but a lot of them are thinking, oh, well, I'm going to send him some positive stuff. But people that are putting, oh, please don't leave us, please don't leave us, it's sort of, I'm just saying, if I was in that position and I was already, like, already having to deal with all this and having, like, I'm assuming the members are angry or upset with him because they unfollowed him on Instagram and stuff. Again, we don't know, we have no idea what's happening behind closed doors or how long it's been like this. Maybe this has been going on for a few months or a while now, and we just had no idea as fans, and they were dealing with this, like, within their company itself. But I don't know, my heart goes out to Kris, because either way, like, he's damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. Like, if he doesn't file and he's unhappy, he's going to be unhappy for the remainder of his contract, which is 7 years. And then he did do it, but now he has a bunch of fans turning against him. EXO, it seems like, I don't know if their managers are handling it or what, but EXO seems to be upset with him, which is understandable, but at the same time, he's still your friend. I don't know. I don't know what to think of the situation. It's a crappy situation, whatever way you look at it. I'm just trying to keep updated. It's sad, but hey, if he's unhappy, he has to do what makes him happy. Even if that turns out to be not so great for EXO fans. Now I'm just going to wait for an official statement from Kris or from SM. As I say, I'm hoping for the best but prepared for the worst. So that's just my little 2 cents on the whole situation. Now that I'm awake and I've been dealing with this since like 2 in the morning, and it's now 9, so it's like 7 hours. It's not 2, because I fell asleep obviously, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys feel, what you guys think. Do you think SM is to blame? Do you think Kris is to blame? I feel like, I don't want to point fingers, but I feel like if this has happened prior, like, SM, you're just showing a pattern, and I'm just saying, like, if this doesn't open your eyes, like, I don't know what will. At the end of the day, the artists that are in the company make the company doesn't make them. It's true that you train them, but at the end of the day, you're making so much money because a lot of your artists are successful. But without your artists, what would SM be? Without artists like SNSD, Shiny, FX, Super Junior, EXO, like, what would you be? Like, I'm just saying, I feel like you should start treating your artists a little bit better. From what we've read, obviously, like, I'm just saying, from what we've read and from prior, like, history, it just seems like SM is all about that money, which, I mean, hey, I get it, it's your company, but at the same time, these are still humans. So, anyways, I'm gonna go now. Sorry for the face. I woke up and I still have, like, morning voice and everything, but I just had to get this out there because it was bothering me. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.